and welcome to my unboxing and review of the Otterbox Symmetry case for iPhone 6 Plus and 6S Plus. Here's the box it came in. It's pretty simple. Some stuff on the back, side, nothing really complex or needing of an unboxing. And here's the case itself. I have the black version for, again, the 6S/6 Plus. Has a triangle pattern on the inside. There are rubber corners, as can be seen. There's no texture on these rubber corners or air cushion except for near the power button. As you may be able to see, there's a bit of a texture there. Other than that, there's no texture or air cushion. There's rubber covering the power button and volume buttons, as well as there are cutouts for the silent switch, headphone port, lightning port, and speakers. That's the one nice thing compared to other Otterboxes. It does not have flaps for dust, which means you lose dust proofing, but I've never found that the other Otterboxes dust proofing really made a difference. I just found it made the dust stay inside the case more. I haven't had an issue with dust in this case. It has a nice big camera cutout as well. If you compare it to the 6S Plus, it is a bit taller, wider, and definitely thicker, probably about 1 3/4 the thickness of the 6S, or 6S Plus. But the one thing to consider is the fact that it also has this lip around the screen. So here's a 6S, and I'll just put this right in. Simply goes on like that, snaps on. Not much to say other than there is a lip around the screen. The buttons still are clicky. Easily can use the silence switch. Big cutout around the lightning port and speakers. You do not need to put or open a flap again. It fits huge headphone jacks as well. Off my AKG Q701, this is very large and fits in without a problem. One thing I've noticed about this case in the couple weeks I've been using it is that it is a little bit easy to scratch. You can't see the scratches as much as I've seen on some speaking cases, but you can still see the scratches. And there's not really a design on the back of this compared to other Otterboxes, so it's a bit bland in my opinion. I do like this ridge though. It adds some grip on the side. As you can see, there's a ridge here. It goes all around the phone case, and it's actually a pretty nice feature. The other nice thing about this case is that it doesn't push on your screen protectors like the Commuter does, or the Defender would if it didn't have a screen protector built in. So you can use full cover screen protectors and they will not cause an issue. Other than that, the drop protection is pretty good. I've dropped it a couple times around 5 feet, and as you can see, my 6S is in perfect shape. There's not much more to say about this case. I feel it's a pretty good buy. Although for the price, there's a few other nicer things you can get than this. But if you're someone who likes Otterbox and you like to have your cases very plain and don't like to show off your Apple branding or anything, I think this is a very solid option. They have some options as well with flowers and other designs on it, which is not really for me, but I could see why you would want that. And the case itself is the same, so it still is a very solid choice. Another thing to note is the camera cutout is pretty big and there's no issues with glare. I haven't had any issues with that. But yeah, all in all, this is definitely a solid case. I haven't had many issues with it, or really any at all, and I highly recommend it, especially if you can get it on sale. I paid around like $18 for this, which is pretty crazy, especially for an Otterbox. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope I helped you make a decision.